How y'all doing? It's Monday. Baby, I took my days off and I took them hard. I took my days off hard, honey. I was off. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So let's catch up. Let's catch up. Yeah, I got my fan going already. It is Monday, July the 8th. It's about 4:38 on the East Coast AM. And we're just gonna do a little bit. I'm actually running behind because since I started walking again, I have my clock set for 3. Now I don't actually get out of bed at 3. I have it set for 3 so I could hit it, and I might get out of bed at 3:30. But yeah, I have my clock set for 3. So I am trying to go to bed early. Um, I aim for 9, but sometime, with the moving around and tossing and turning, something like that. But I'm really aiming to be in the bed by 9 because I know I gotta get up at 3. But last night it didn't work out like that. It did not work out like that. I did hear my alarm clock at 3, and instead of me hitting it so that I can get another alarm in like what 7 or 15 minutes, I cut it all the way off. So I'm a whole hour and a half late. And I say late because normally last week when I came in here to do a video, I had already did my steps. I had already did a mile and a half before the video. So today I'm gonna have to do I have to be a little creative. Now, I know I gotta walk my dog twice. So that's 2 walks I can get guaranteed. But those 2 walks probably won't get me no more than 4,000 steps. So I need to get the majority of my steps. So I'm going to try this trick that this lady advised us to do on how to get 10,000 steps a day. She said just walk for 30 minutes each on your walking pad for 3 times. She said and you can get 10,000 steps. So I'm going to do 30 minutes during the morning. I'm going to slide my laptop over here. I actually have a walk-in desk, but I haven't even set it up yet. It's still in the box. But anyway, she said you can just walk for 30 minutes 3 times a day. So we're going to do that today. What has been really, really sapping my energy, and I'm not going to lie, is this heat. This heat has really been sapping my energy. One time I looked at the car, it said it was 144 degrees inside of the car. I'm going to look at it now simply because I have it charging. So right now in the inside of my car, it is 89 degrees. It's 4:44 in the morning. It's 89 degrees. I'll just go ahead and vent the windows. Outside it says it's 82 degrees. It's 4:44 in the morning. Y'all, what is up with the heat? So I haven't gotten my walk in, but we're going to get it in. And I'm going to get one walk when I get ready to walk this dog. And usually at work, Mondays is kind of slow. And Tuesdays, I have a big meeting for like an hour and a half, which is a good time to do some walking. But hopefully by tomorrow, I will be back on my schedule. So how y'all doing? I hope everyone made it through the holidays. I hope everyone's family is safe and intact. Uh, 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 we doing good over here. Y'all, let me give y'all an update on the air conditioning at my property. So Sears came out and checked. The tenants had complained that the house wasn't cooling off on the second floor. I don't know why somebody didn't tell me in the comments, but y'all didn't tell me. And luckily, the only issue was nothing wrong with the air conditioning. Only issue is we had to change the filters. And yes, I just got the house in February, but um during it is a reconstruction house. I forgot how you say it, but they said a lot of times when it comes to those houses, those filters have a lot of construction debris. So that was blocking the air conditioning. I am so glad. It was like a $60 fix. So check your filters, because if your filters are clogged up, you're not going to get good air conditioning ventilation. I'm just learning, y'all. Remember, I was living in a high-rise apartment for almost 4 years. We had maintenance to come in and do that stuff. Maintenance came in and did that stuff. So just by learning that, it has helped us with the property we currently live in, because we're going to change the filters in here too. We didn't actually pick them up because we didn't have a copy of the filter to know which one to buy. But currently Lowe's have a sale. If you buy 2 filters, you get 2 free. So if y'all need filters in my area, I don't know, hopefully it's all over. You can check the website. Now is a good time to buy them. So of course we went on and bought 4. We got 4 free. Each pack of 1 has 2 in it. So we bought 4, we got 4 free, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We got 16 filters. And the filters that we got have to be changed every 3 months. So they have way more than enough for a year. Thank goodness. Okay. Let's see what the time is. It is 8:25. Let's get into the stories, honey. Because I got to add chapters when I get up here and get to babbling. Let's get into the stories. I am hot already. I cannot believe I'm hot already. And it's just 4 o'clock in the morning. But let's get into the stories. One of them is on my phone. And I wanted you to hear this because I said, this is messed up right here. Like, if it's happening to teachers, it can happen to nurses, it can happen to senators, it can happen to anybody. But tell you the disrespect. Okay. There is what? What did I tell you that this? Okay. What state is this in? Okay, this was found. Oh my God. This is a group of 7th and 8th graders. 7th and 8th graders in Pennsylvania. Students target teachers in group TikTok attack, shaking their school. 7th and 8th graders in Malvern, Pennsylvania, impersonating their teachers, posting disparaging, lewd, racist, homophobic videos on their first known mass attack of, and I can't see, in the USA. Let her break it down to you. Listen, she's going to break it down. But basically, the students are getting your picture, creating a social media account, and are posting racist, homophobic, lewd, very inappropriate things with your name as teachers on those accounts. Let me let her tell it. Let me turn my phone up.
Respect for teachers is at an all-time high. Please believe me. At Great Valley Middle School, which is literally like a few miles from the school district that I worked at, this is what's happening. We have students that are impersonating teachers on TikTok and creating accounts pretending that they are the actual teachers and posting things that are completely inappropriate. And what happened as a result? The students were suspended, but that's pretty much as far as they could go because the district claimed that there are limitations on what they can do to discipline students when the activities occur outside of school. And a lot of the blame is going to fall back on who? Guess who? The teachers. When I tell you this is what we are looking at when it comes to the future of education, this here is what it's going to be, unfortunately. We're creating a system where students are not accountable for their actions. And at the end of the day, the teachers are not only the victims, they're the ones that have to now educate students on how to use social media and the internet appropriately. Come on. And if you think it's going to stop here, it's not. When students in other districts throughout the country see that this is happening and see that it doesn't come with a real consequence, it only encourages them to take part in this as well. It's a scary world we live in where teachers, who are the ones that go into teaching careers because they're passionate about this type of work, teachers who enter the classroom because they feel that this career is their calling, are the actual ones that become victims in situations like this and are not protected at all. When I tell you the disrespect for teachers is at an all-time high,
wow. Let's see what they're saying in the comments. Because I want to know, like, they know this has happened. They got the students, they got the evidence. What should you do as a school system to, one, make sure the students are accountable for their actions, but two, make sure this doesn't have a ripple effect or go forward? I guess that would mean for social media, you would have to make everybody submit a driver's license if they wanted to create a social media. But these were 7th and 8th graders, y'all. They out here using their mind for foolishness in the 7th and 8th grade. Like, who would have thought of doing something like that? And just imagine, because I remember I met a lady when I was working years ago. She said she got her degree as a teacher, but she left the classroom because of so many things. And she was working in the IT field. But just imagine you get out of teaching and you trying to work somewhere else where people may check your social media. Okay, let's go down here. Let's see what they're talking about. It's this kind of behavior and lack of discipline and accountability that drove me out of the classroom after my 10th year. So frustrating. Somebody said, yes, it's extremely frustrating, and it makes the world an even scarier place to live in, knowing these children will one day become adults. As a mom, parents need to do better. Teachers are overworked and underpaid and deserve better than this. Yeah. Somebody said, this fall, coming to a school near you. You know what? These kids need some chores. Maybe that's the solution at home, because y'all got too much quiet time on your hands. They need some chores at home. Somebody said, yep, teachers better get prepared. I almost said school leaders, but it's not going to happen. Teachers need to look out for themselves at this point. But how do you stop something like that? I guess you can report if you find a page, but what if they don't use your name? But wouldn't that be the point? Don't they have to use your name in order to get you in trouble? Like, they specifically targeted some teachers and did this. So it's teachers that they don't like or they got a little angst with. Okay, let's go down here. I personally have met 3 teachers that similar things have happened, and the district turned on the teacher, asking them to resign instead of the district having to prove it was the teacher before even taking it seriously. They are like, prove that you didn't. So how does one prove they didn't do something when they didn't have the knowledge of it? Kids did it because something didn't go their way. All 3 teachers quit and just stopped teaching altogether because it devastated them and fake rumors were circulating. Oh my gosh. That's 3 people who had to find another job in another field if they could, or who wasn't even able to contribute to their family because of these students. This is ridiculously. I honestly think that in this situation, the only reason that they suspended these students is because it happened to 20 plus teachers. That was in the article, y'all. 20 plus teachers. It was only a few teachers. If it was only a few teachers, they would have done the same thing. This is so sad. It has become worse. She said, I had 2 students lie on me and I have had to fight to prove my innocence. How about from Philly? I taught in a school district in Philly. Oh, I said Pennsylvania? It's Philly. I taught in a school district in Philly and only heard about it on Teacher Misery. Must be like it must be an Instagram page. Yesterday, I found the articles when I did a Google search, but it hasn't been on the local news or anything. Yeah, see, they trying to protect the children. They trying to protect the children in that case. What do you do? What should the school system do? Like, you can't, restrict social media at somebody else's house. Like, what do you do in that situation? Y'all teachers, be careful out there. I'm gonna try this new concealer hack I saw on TikTok. I'm always trying something, ain't I? I'm always trying something, ain't I? Let's get into this other story real quick. How y'all doing this morning? I am starting slow, honey. I was supposed to bend up. I haven't got my walk in, so I'm gonna be running around like a chicken with his head cut off all morning, trying to get my steps in. That's what it looked like for me. I'm gonna be running around. Baby, when I heard this next story, see what time it is, okay? When I heard this next story, I could have sworn you done lied to me. You done lied to me when I heard about this right here. Said the nurse was up in the casino and left her child in the car. I was so shocked when I heard about it. I said, wait a minute, let me go see if that's true. And lo and behold, somebody already got the footage. The what they call it when the police got the camera on the chest, the police footage. I don't know what they call it. But somebody got the footage of the lady coming out the casino. She coming out the casino looking bewildered, behooved, and worried. But now, from my understanding, y'all, this is just what I'm hearing. She was in that casino 5 hours. That's the part you don't get when you're looking at the video. You don't get the information because she flew out that casino and she gonna try to tell the authorities that she just went in there looking for his dad. And I was talking to my daughter yesterday about this. I said, you know what? I never left y'all nowhere. If I had to run in somewhere, y'all was running too. We was running together. I don't know what's going on today. So the video They catch her. Let me see. Share screen. And watch this real quick. The video starts. There's some people standing outside of a casino, and the police officer said, are y'all involved? And they said, no, this is not us. But why are they gonna automatically stop a group of Black people and ask them, are they involved in this? That was so shady to me. That was real shady. Let's see what this look like. Oh, look. This the people right here, y'all. Look at these people. Look at these people. The police is going to walk straight up to these people who probably called. These people probably, and you see they got their child with them. Why are you going to ask them, is they involved in this? Don't play us like that. Do not play us like that. Why are you going to sit up there and do that? And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is in Florida. This in Florida too. And we all know it's a famous YouTube creator who lives in Florida that's always bragging about going to the casino. And everybody know the lady got 7 kids and a husband. It's not cute when you get out here and you promote foolishness. That's not cute. Not cute at all. I'm getting my little concealer ready. But this is what I found shady about the police, because they're going to first ask these people, are they involved in this? And they know good and well these people ain't involved in nothing. Let's see what's going on.
I'm just making sure. I'm making sure. This ain't y'all's car or anything? Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm making sure.
He said, this ain't your car or anything. I'm just making sure. I'm making sure. No, you not. You know that's not them people cars. You want it to be anything but what it is. It's not them people cars. And we just gonna watch a little bit of this, but because it goes on. But my 2 cents is, of course this is wrong, but it's doubly wrong because it turns out that this child is a child with special needs. So I understand why they whipped them clanks out. And it sounds like to me now, the police officer has a lot of passion for children in a situation like this, because he was not taking none of them excuses she was trying to throw out. Let me tell y'all, she said she was looking for the daddy. The phone don't work. The phone done went dead. The watch done went dead. Everything, she distraught. She just don't know what to do at this point. But we all know she's really distraught because she got caught. Just imagine if and you see how this car is tinted? Just imagine how many times she has done this and nobody noticed. Just imagine.
Is it over there? Is the car running? I can't hear it. It's in fourth.
She's still not in the car yet, y'all.
Oklahoma, Paul, John, David, 905.
She's not at the car. Here she come running. Here she come running.
I'm stop right here.
Baby. Why my stuff wanna here she come running. Here she come. Leave me alone. We ain't doing nothing out here. Here she come running. I got some concealer on here. And the girls said mix it with some powder and it's gonna last all day. We're gonna see. Ooh, I don't know about that. Here she come.
Get ready real quick. Mom. Why are we leaving a baby in the car?
I went to go find his dad.
Why are we leaving an infant in the car?
I went to go find his dad.
This is stuff I put people in prison for. Why are we leaving an infant in the
I
car?
was literally.
Y'all catch that? He said, why are we leaving an infant in the car? She look, all she doing, look, she don't know what to say. She trying to buy some time. So she say, huh? He didn't stutter. He said, why are we leaving an infant in the car? He said, this is what I put people in prison for. He didn't say jail. He said prison for. Oh, and just to clarify, everybody, I think the story came out that she's a nurse, but she's really a technician. I don't know what they call them. Maybe she's an MA, maybe she's an X-ray tech, maybe she's a GI tech. She's some type of tech. But that still don't matter. She got good enough sense to know you don't leave no baby in the car. As a matter of fact, somebody with no education know you don't supposed to leave no baby in the car.
Yeah,
I'm not interested. I want to know why you left your child in the
because I
car.
had to go find his dad. My phone was.
So it's okay to leave that baby. No, I didn't say go over there. Unlock the car for us.
I had to go find his dad. My phone is dead. How did she come up with them excuses so fast? I mean, I can understand if maybe you work nights and he worked nights, you work day, y'all could be exchanging. Because I know a lot of parents that did that while their kids was young. One parent would work night shift, one parent would work day, and they make sure the kids are taken care of. But you came to find their dad. Why is he at the casino? And you came to find, you walked inside because your phone was there. How did she come up with that so quick? How did she come up with that so quick? Because it does make sense, but why would he be at the casino? Usually parents who are covering for each other, one is not at a damn casino. They at home getting some sleep because they know their shift getting ready to come to take care of the baby. And then later on, as she's talking, she's saying that he's really not in his life at all. She's trying to get him to start doing stuff. Like at the casino is not where you do all this stuff at.
Unlock the car. Stop. Unlock the car.
Maybe hyperventilating now. She hyperventilating.
We need to make sure this kid is okay. It's okay.
I'm a nurse.
Is that kid okay?
Now she a nurse. Huh. Child, that's the comment said that's a lie. And what they got to do with anything? Baby, yo oats is cooked. You is cooked, girl. You was in that casino so long, innocent bystanders called the police. Why would you can take your baby with you? Like, why would you leave a whole child in the car when you can take a child anywhere? But somebody said you can't take children in the casino. Now I'm old. You used to be in the days. And I done been to Atlantic City many a times. I done been to Vegas and all that. Back in the days, the kids could go everywhere. Now I do think they won't let them in a casino. But infants? I don't know about that. Like, this crazy. Whether they let infants in or not. You could have took that child to the front desk just like we do at Walmart and had him call that man's name over the intercom if that was the actual truth.
Okay.
You got your ID on you.
Do we know how long she was here?
Yeah, she pulled in at 8 a.m. this morning.
No, I didn't leave him in there the whole time.
He said, do we know how long she been in that casino? The other officer said, yes, she pulled in at 8 o'clock. Later on, as she tells the story, she says she gets off at 7 in the morning, which sounds right, but really, healthcare people that get off at 7 really don't get off till 7:30 because you got to give report. And she was already at the casino at 8 o'clock. What they didn't tell you is what time it is now. So I had to read the article to find out that, and they got her on camera. That's how they know how long she's been there. They're showing, the camera shows when she walked in the casino at 8 o'clock in the morning. And as you can see, it's daylight out time. So I don't know what time it is. The officer never said how many hours on the video, but they know how long she's been in there.
Well, let's go over here to this white car right here and let's talk.
Guys, can I just see him for a second? I had him
He's right here and he's okay.
Hold on. Can I explain something to you?
What?
I had him at 25 weeks.
Okay.
Baby, when they call somebody else and somebody else taking your child out the car, you about to be away. You might want to be quiet and just ask for a lawyer. When they ask for your ID and it's another woman right there picking your child up out the car, you might ought to go ahead and know you about to have some consequences.
Yeah, check on your kid. That's fine.
Baba?
They also know that she never came out to check on him. The whole time she was in that casino, she never came out to check on him. Now, we all know if this was real, she could have parked her car right up front. Her and the baby jumped out, went in there and said, "Can you call Junebug over the intercom and tell him I need him to come outside?" She could have went back to the car with the baby and waited. They let you do it at Walmart, so I know they'll let you do it at a casino. Emergency situations come up. The police officer gonna tell her, let me tell you something. This casino's cameras is better than any camera I know. He said they have face recognition. This man, he's not lying. He's not lying, because a casino is going to make sure you don't come up in there and rob them. He said they have face recognition. So you might as well go on and tell us everything that we need to know, because we're going to pull the cameras on it. But what I was interested in when I saw this video, I think I saw this Saturday, I said, damn, how did they get the footage so fast? Usually when I'm looking at cases on the tube, it'd be something that happened 6 months ago, a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. But they put this camera footage out here immediately. And I'm glad. I'm glad. Because this, I mean, it's kind of sad, because if she felt like she had to go gamble that bad, she definitely gotta have it. She got a problem. She got a problem. Look at her. She looked like a state worker.
506, we got the car open, all the other stuff.
It was here, but he wasn't in the car by his.
Oh, maybe she from the ambulance. She from the rescue people. And this what I said. It's worse, because once she gets to explaining to the police officers about his condition, she said the baby is on. I'll just tell y'all, because I don't know if I'm gonna be here this long, but the baby is on tube feeding. The police officer's gonna tell her, and we know you didn't come out here and check on this baby none the whole time you was in there, 5 hours, which meant he didn't get no diaper change. He didn't get no milk, no bottle, no nothing for 5 hours. She said, oh, he gets tube feeding at night. So if you don't know, some people who can't, take in and chew their food and swallow it appropriately, they have to put a little button on your stomach and they can give you your food through this little button in your stomach. They call it tube feeding. And with some people, they do just feed them all at night. So she just knew she didn't have to worry about him because he done got fed all night. I think they said the car was what they say? I think they said the car was running, which that's weird too. For you to leave, like your neighborhood, that's safe where you can leave a car running for 5 hours. Now, I'm saying that and I own a Tesla because you know we can keep our cars running. But she don't have no Tesla. So, which means when her car is, what I'm trying to say is when her car is running, you can hear it running. So what neighborhood you live in, you can just leave a car running for 5 hours. And you didn't even come out and check on nothing. You didn't care about the child. You didn't care about the car. You didn't care about nothing.
No. Oh God, that's not a season.
Let's go here to the spot truck and talk for a minute.
Okay.
Right here's good. This one right here. Okay. Where are you coming from?
This police officer right here, he don't want to be distracted by nothing. He wants to get to the bottom of this damn story.
What? Thank you. Coming from where? Where's work at?
Bailey in Owasso.
Okay.
Son, did you get?
He had my car.
They had your car, but how long did it take you?
He hasn't been here the whole time. His dad brought him.
When did it that?
I don't know. That's why.
She said she was looking for the daddy. Her phone don't work. Now the daddy had her car. The baby haven't been there the whole time. The daddy bought him. Child, I can't keep up. So why did you have to look for him if the daddy bought him? That's where we all confused.
I was trying to find him.
You get.
He brought my car this morning. I was at work.
Okay. What time did you get off work?
7.
11?
7.
7?
This morning?
Yes.
So how did you get here?
He picked me up.
And you've been here with him?
This part I don't. Why is you looking for the man if he picked you up and he bought your son? He picked you up and he bought your son. Why did you have to go in there and look for him? It sounds like y'all been talking, y'all was together. Your story is not congealing. It's not making sense. If he picked you up, now maybe he picked her up, he bought the son, like she said, and he said he was just gonna go in there for 5 minutes and he'd been in there longer. But then her phone battery went dead, her watch battery went dead, so she just left the child. I'm confused.
With the baby, yes. And then I tried to go in there and find it, but I don't know where he's at.
No, it's not. Okay.
Guys, I would never do anything to hurt him. I spent 7 months in the ICU with him.
How long has he been out here by himself? Right, girl.
Watch his dead.
Watch dead now. She never admits to being in that casino for 5 hours. And you know what I'm finding strange too? The whole time she outside talking, and I don't know how long this video is, maybe 20 minutes or so, the daddy ain't never come outside. So was the daddy really at the casino? That's what I want to know. Was the daddy really at the casino?
Yeah.
I'm literally all he has.
Don't walk off. Stay right here with him. Say 14. 14. Is this address RP's address or the address of the abandoned house?
She said, can she call someone, I think. We got teachers one day and the nurses one day. See, this goes along with a lot of other stories we looked at last week and the week before. You need to think long and hard before you bring a life into the world. You need to think long and hard. That's what they mean when people say they made a sacrifice. This what they mean when people say that. Parents make a real sacrifice. You don't just jump up out your car and leave a child in a car unattended, whether they got health conditions or not. That's a no-no.
I just need a yes or a no real quick.
I don't know. I just want to explain.
I mean, but just real quick, having those rights in mind, are you okay with talking to me about what's going on?
Now, he done read her Miranda rights. Now, you know, when they read them rights, baby, ain't no more explaining. Y'all know y'all supposed to be quiet. Because once they read you them rights, you're going to have to go some extra. Look, this just happened May the 31st. So it did happen a month ago and the video just coming out. Okay. Because the way the story popped off, this is crazy because the way the story popped off on social media, it was like it just happened this week. And I was trying to figure out how the heck did they get the footage so fast? We can see this actually happened May the 31st. So I want to know, I'm going to try to search her name to find out what type of consequences came with something like this. I'm going to come back tomorrow and see what I can find.
Yeah, because I wasn't trying to do anything wrong.
How long was he left in the car with that? I know the car was running, but how long was he left in the car?
What time is it?
She is classic casino burnout or whatever they call it, because you know in Vegas when you go to the casinos it's dark and there's no clocks. They want you to lose track of time and spend up all your money. She coming out the casino, she looked like she just waking up. I don't never want to like something that much. She coming out the casino like she been staring at cards or the machine for the past couple of hours. And like I said, from what the reports say, she was in this casino for 5 hours. She's never going to say that. I think she says 20 minutes. But the police officer going to tell her they got full view of when she came in there.
2:56.
Like maybe 20 minutes.
What time did you walk in that casino?
I don't remember. I didn't look. My phone was dead.
So what was the reasoning for going into the casino and leaving him by himself?
Okay, so he said 10:56. She said she got off work at 7. So she been in that casino since she got off work to almost 11 o'clock. So that's 4 hours, I think.
I had to pee, and so I was trying to find his dad.
Okay, why are we?
Now she said she had to use the bathroom. You could have used the bathroom at work. Why did you get off of work? How did you get the child? Now that I'm thinking about it, you was at work. She said the dad met her with the child. Okay, because I was trying to figure out how did you get the child? But going by her words, she said the dad met her with the child.
You're trying to find his dad.
Because he was supposed to be.
Yeah, the story getting jumbled
Have
up.
you guys been bringing him inside at all?
Huh?
You've been here since you said you got here when you got
I
off
haven't
work.
been here the whole time.
So how did you get here with his dad if he's been here since 8 o'clock this morning?
He hasn't been here since. God.
How long has his dad been here? I think they've been here since about 8 o'clock this morning. The car was running. The kid was left by himself. She came running out at us when we pulled up. So they're looking to see how long he's been by himself. Stay here with my lieutenant for just a second.
Y'all. So as they continue to talk with the lady, that's when the police officer said, you know, we know how long you've been here. We got good footage of how long you've been here. And you didn't come out and check on the child. They obviously put her in cuffs, put her in the back of the truck. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hard Rock. Yep. Same casino somebody else go to. Same casino somebody else go to that's really, really famous on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Mother of 7. She goes to the Hard Rock. This lady done parked at the Hard Rock May 31st. I wonder what day of the week that was. July, June. This was a Friday. Baby, y'all be careful out there. Think hard before you decide to have children, because, you know, you have to make sacrifices as a parent. And you have to always keep your children safe. And if you have any type of issue that could affect your children, you need to protect your children from yourself as well and get some help. Get some help. There's nothing wrong with getting help. But now, because you didn't get help, now you're going to have to spend some time alone so you can get it right. You can get it right. Come to find out, she says she has no family. All she has is friends where she lives. The dad never came out. So the dad never came out if he was in that casino. He never came. Or either he peeked and saw the police and went the other way. I don't know. But the dad never came out. The world we live in. All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful week. Y'all know I'm running late. I got to catch up on some things. I got to get my walk in, walk the dog. I got a lot of stuff to do. It's Monday. I will see y'all on my next live. Oh, and keep it locked. Keep your notifications on my channel, because I will be going live this evening with some of my friends. I will post the link in the bottom of this description if they make it available to me. Because we're going to be laughing and joking and going through what's going on, okay? So I will see y'all on my next live. Y'all have a wonderful week. Peace, riches.